What's up YouTube, it's Matthew here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you all about a recent seller's appointment where the seller actually kicked me out. Before we go on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and comment down below. Now before we go on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below on different interactions you had with sellers. Have a seller actually been like outright rude to you, cursed you out when you met them in person or over the phone, or different stories that you all may have. And I just want to share this story because, as you all know, I am growing my business. I've got a few deals under my belt, but I'm looking to get more consistent with it and to have, larger deal flows. And with this channel, I'm just documenting my journey and teaching you all different things I learned on the way. So I'm very vulnerable. I'm upfront with you guys. And I talk about like the mistakes I made that probably caused the seller to be mad at me, or the different interactions, even if I didn't do anything wrong, that I may have with a seller who treats me rudely or things like that. But that's part of the business. I knew that before joining wholesaling and dealing with people. You're going to have a few interactions where it's not going to go the best. So I'm just wanting to tell you all about this, and hopefully you all can learn from my experience and apply it to your wholesaling business. Learn from my mistakes and my ups and downs in this business. So basically, I spoke about it in the last video, how I contacted the seller. I was just driving for dollars using the Deal Machine app, and I just looked up their phone number directly on the app. They had this skip tracing service where you can use enhanced search to look up if they have any phone numbers, emails, or additional addresses that you can send mailers to. And their data is not the best, to be honest. A lot of phone numbers are scrubs, and sometimes you don't even get a number. But for this one, I actually found his number and I called him and I got his home phone number. And in the last video, I explained how that conversation went. But basically, I was supposed to meet him at 10 a.m. this morning, right? And this is my mistake. And I hope you all learn from this. And just comment down below, what you all would do in this situation and different things you learn. But anyways, I was out of town over the weekend and I came Sunday night, was tired, and I kind of woke up a little bit late. I woke up on time, but I, was doing things. I did my devotions. That kind of went a little bit late, and I ended up leaving my house 10 minutes later than the scheduled appointment. So it was scheduled at 10 a.m. I lived 30 minutes out, and I left my house at 9:40. So I got there at like 10:10. So that was the very first seller's appointment that I arrived late to. And out of all the seller's appointments, probably over 100 now, that's the first one that I was late to. And it's my mistake. And I hope you all learn just to always get there 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early to your appointment, so you can drive around the neighborhood, check out what kind of area you're dealing with. Is it an A, B, C neighborhood? And just look at the property itself if you can get there early. So right away, I was there 10 minutes late. And I know this guy was kind of an A-type personality. He's straight to the point. He doesn't want me to try to connect with him or anything. And that was my mistake. Like I should have knew who I was dealing with and should have been there on time. And then so I get there, knock on the front door, no one's there. And then I look, there's a car in the driveway. So I wrap around, I go in the car, I knocked on the door. And everything seemed fine at first. He said, oh, hey. I was like, hey, I'm Matthew, how are you? He was like, I'm blessed, how are you? I was like, blessed and highly favored. He was like, I don't know about favored, but I'm blessed. And then we start walking to the house, and then like to go to the front door, and all of a sudden he said, okay, I need some credentials. Where's your card? Where's your license? I'm all like, okay. A seller never asked me for that. And so I was like, I have my driver's license. My name is Matthew. Here's my driver's license. He was like, no, I don't need that. I need to see who you're working for, your credentials and other things like that. I'm all like, and I was starting to get my phone to get my LLC documents. I was like, okay, yeah, I have my company's information on my phone. And he was just not having it. And he was like, no. I need an official card, official things. And I was like, okay, I work with investors through my company, and this is my LLC, I'm working with them. I don't work under them, but this is my LLC. And I was checking out my phone. He was like, no, I don't want to see your phone. I want some paper and things like that. I was like, and I was just trying to explain to him what I'm doing, and he just was not having it. And he said, all I know is this conversation is over. I was like, okay, I mean, what else do you need from me? I don't understand what was happening. And I was kind of confused. And then I was trying to say these things. He said it again. He was like, this conversation is over. We're done here. You're not legit. And, just basically you're not legit. You're not professional, things like that. And I was like, dang. And I don't know if it was the fact that I was a little late. I think that was probably most of it. And then number two was, this guy, I don't know, I'm a young guy. Maybe he thought, I don't know, different things the way I look because of my age. Am I capable of doing this deal? And I was telling, hey, I've done a couple of deals. What do I have to prove to you that I can do this, that I'm legitimate in this business? But he was just not having it. It was like, this conversation is over. I was like, okay, thank you. Have a good day. And I just walked off. And I did some driving for dollars around that neighborhood, but it was just hard because, this was a really good deal in a good neighborhood that's gentrifying, right? They're fixing up these houses and making them, look better and whatnot. And, this house was absent for a year. It's in good, decent condition. It's older, but has good hard floors. It's not cluttered or anything like that. And I'm all like, dang. And I called him back. I didn't leave a message, and I called him back probably an hour and a half afterwards, and I just left him a message. I was like, hey, first off, I apologize for being 10 minutes late. Your time, you're a busy man, your time must be respected. And I apologize for breaking that on you. That's my mistake. And then second, I was all like, hey, what do I have to show you or prove to you that I'm legitimate in this business? Is it making cards? Is it calling some investors that I worked with before so they can tell you what I do, or other things like that? And what was it? Because over the phone, it seemed like we were eager to make this deal happen. Was it because I'm young, the way I look? What's happening? I'm a little bit confused. And I left him that message. I'm going to call him back tomorrow night again, just to see if he answers or whatnot, leave another message. If he doesn't, I'll probably call him in 2 or 3 days after that, then send a mail and see what he says. Because, he has some houses around the area that can do well. And so hopefully if I can get this house right, and he'll give me access to his other houses. If I'm able to follow through with his first house, he'll let me get the deal with his other houses. But the other part too is that out of this business, yes, you're going to work with tough sellers, right? And I'm all hands on dealing with them. But there comes a point where if a seller is disrespecting you or not valuing who you are or the service you provide, maybe that's the time when you need to move on, right? Because yes, you can make money, but to what cost? If a seller's treating you wrong or saying things, not that he was doing any of these things, but you're running a business and you have to look professional. You have to, there's some credibility to that. So I just hope you all can learn from my story. I know I'm putting it all out there, being vulnerable and sharing a mistake that I made in wholesaling. And it was all my fault. And, I put all the blame on me because I could have controlled the conversation, control the outcome and the consequence. But, I'm not giving up on this lead, on this deal. And I'll keep you all updated on this channel. And just comment down below what you all think. And be vulnerable with me. Talk about sellers or mistakes that you made in this business that you regret. And just missing an opportunity that you could have did better in. So be sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe. Thank you for the growth of this channel. And let me know if you all like this shirt. You know, I have these business shirts with a Z because of Biz Matthew. I'm thinking about releasing them probably sometime in a week or so. So let me know if you guys like them. All right, I hope you all have a great week. Be safe, stay clean, be well. Watch out for the corona. You know, wash your hands, eat your vitamin C. I got some oranges right here. You guys need an orange? You know, I got you guys. I got you guys covered. You know, I got you guys some organic oranges, you know, with the seeds, you know, to have that good vitamin C. All right. You all be safe. Talk to you all later.